extraordinary senses that gives you the feeling what's illusion, what is real, what is really is, what it isn't,
and gives you the drive.
Yeah, it's the feeling of truth, for example.
I see.
It's a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't depend on how logical you are. Truth is a feeling of your soul. You recognize that something is true through this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So the senses of your soul.
Right.
Through this, if you are really centered in your soul, you have a deep and clear sense of reality, profound reality. So when you talk about center in your soul, you are centered in your spirit. You are profound as much as you can. So to be a spiritualist is to be profound, to be in the spirit of everything, the ultimate reality of everything.
Yeah, not on the surface of everything.
No. Because the surface, we see the surface, but the surface is a lot of instability.
Okay.
Deep there, things are very solid, very secure.
And does this relationship with surface become a major cause of depression? Is depression related to that or not?
Yeah. All the depression, my studies with depression, with sadness, with emptiness, and serious other syndromes, is related with losing pieces of your soul. Like you lose the contact with some parts of your soul.
Oh, I see. The person doesn't have an internal motivation anymore.
They have no sense, because life makes no sense. The soul gives the senses of everything.
Wonderful.
The meaning of everything. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have those senses, nothing has a meaning. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm empty. I don't have, I don't have motivation. And I'm also not living really.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very common. We lose our souls, pieces of your souls, when we sometimes have a very, very rigid education or some traumas, or when you lose someone you love, and traumatic experiences causes that. But the social oppression, the expectation of the society, and most of the belief system can oppress us to the point that we lose our souls, because society wants us to behave properly. And your soul is free, and your soul wants to be yourself.
And continuing this area of thinking as you're talking now, I remembered the two films that the Americans broadcast, Body We Know and The Secret.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious to ask you one question. Mm-hmm. After millions of people watched these movies in the United States, these two movies, after millions of people started going deep into this, thinking of visualization, everything, why on earth did all this crisis come, this crisis everybody's talking about, mainly in the United States? Why do you think that psychologically and spiritually speaking, what do you think you can account for this crisis?
Well, in this path, the Americans being very prosperous in terms of expanding the mind, what we call mentalism, was really developed in California, in America. They used it in 1920. They used to do workshops for thousands of people teaching the mind power, the power of your words, your thoughts, and visualization. And that was very strong in California. That's why I think California became so powerful in terms of business, culture, and everything, influencing the whole world.
Yes.
they develop their power, they develop their belief in prosperity, they believe in doing, they believe in the belief it was the creation of a reality, etc., etc. And I think that now they're trying to spread this more through this book. This book is just talking about things that they used to do 60 years ago. You know, it's already there. Just that the author did it in a very brilliant way, near the secret. We talk about the secret book, making things very interesting, very digestible. You know, so it's a big hit. And but it was already there. You know, for years and years of working. And when you start learning that, when you start knowing that, when you reach a point that you know something, the risk of doing the opposite is bigger.
Oh, that was the point I wanted to reach. That was exactly the point.
There is a natural protection when you are ignorant. And there is no protection when you are not ignorant anymore.
I see.
If you use this power without that care, you know, just like this, we allow your old structures of behavior, of drama, you know, be with that, and you're going to have the opposite.
My friend, a friend of mine told me that she loved the guy, and she wanted to stay with him. So she started visualizing that all the time. And she is very spiritualized. But she started visualizing that. And the guy simply got far from her. And he doesn't want to see her anymore. Then she started noticing that all the visualization that she tried to implement worked exactly the contrary.
Well, this can be another thing, because we don't know, or most of the people don't know, what are the shadow side of us. The shadow are a group of spiritual forces that we have that defend, maintain a structure that deals with sexuality. They are kind of gifts that we have, or power, the divine power that we have that maintain us in the process of evolution. But we call it the shadow side because they work in the invisible.
Oh, that's why.
And we call the light side working consciousness, working, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, like the soul, working consciousness, etc. But the other side is the shadow, and the shadow can be very powerful. Most of that forces goes for defend yourself.
Okay.